Each year, accidents involving tractors and other farm machinery occur on public roads, causing death and injury to those involved, as well as substantial costs in damage to expensive farm equipment. So it is very important to be aware of the hazards to watch out for and the basic safety procedures and precautions to follow when transporting farm equipment on rural roads. Navigating rural roads with a wide load of farm equipment can sometimes be dangerous. That's because the roads are often very narrow lanes, aren't always marked. Caution signs can be few and far between, and backcountry roads and highways are usually poorly lit at night. And in farm country, rural roads are heavily used by slow-moving equipment such as tractors, trucks, and combines. Anytime a farmer moves a piece of farm equipment on the highway, he is taking on a new responsibility. He has to recognize that there are other people using that highway, and they have a right to use that highway just as he does. Farmers need to always be aware that their equipment is larger, slower, wider, and often interferes with other traffic on the road. So these equipment operators need to realize that they must pay more attention to visibility, such as flashing lights, escort vehicles, and be sure that the SMV symbol is prominently displayed on a slow-moving vehicle and can be easily seen. It is also extremely important that your vehicle is equipped with proper rear-view mirrors that can see behind and around your wide vehicle or machine in tow. One of the most common road accidents that occurs with farm vehicles is when the driver makes a left-hand turn, not seeing a vehicle attempting to pass. Unfortunately, less traveled roads can lead to less vigilant driving habits. It's important to still fasten your seatbelt. Don't drive drunk or under the influence of drugs, and stay off your cell phone. Before loading or unloading a vehicle, make sure you're on a flat surface. Never attempt to load a vehicle parked on a slope, as this is one of the most common mistakes that can lead to a dangerous mishap. Take the key out of the vehicle and set the parking brake. Before loading the trailer, make sure you have connected it properly to the truck by checking the fifth wheel latch or gooseneck latch, and seeing that the safety chains are connected safely to the truck. You also need to make sure that the breakaway cable is connected directly to the truck and directly to the trailer so that it will disconnect and lock the brakes in case of a separation. Make sure that the vehicle is level and that the last axle is chocked on the front and back to prevent a rollaway. So, to be safe while transporting equipment, display the SMV symbol, use flashing lights, proper mirrors, and be particularly careful when making left turns off the road. And remember, never load a vehicle when it's on an incline, and chock the rear axle to prevent a rollaway. Also, double check that the safety chains and breakaway cable are properly secured to both vehicles. Follow these tips, and you'll be safer when transporting your farm equipment.